And there's a wonderful saying from Gandhi, and he lived a long time ago, but it's true now. It probably was true then, but it's really true now. He said that the times we're living in call for the greatness that humanity has been waiting to express. Because the problems are big enough for the human family. The problems are big enough for us to have to be great. The problems aren't so small that we're squabbling over them anymore. They're gigantic, they're huge, they're taken over. And that gives us the opportunity to live as no previous generations have ever had the capacity to live. However, the problems that we face today require us to work together as never before. And that's pretty great, because together we're a genius. Together we can do anything. Together we have access to all the gifts that are available in the human family on this planet right now. A way of looking at the world that keeps you in touch with what we're calling grounded optimism is looking for the beauty of life, listening for it, looking for the victories, and then speaking of them to yourself and others all the time. And that's something that I consider to be a job that needs to be done. I consider I'm one of the people who does that job. And it's a really sophisticated way of living. It's not phony. It's not even positive thinking, actually. It is looking for what empowers you and other people to be as great as they can be. Looking for that, shining a light on that, speaking about it authentically, and sharing it and keeping it present, keeping it up in front of us. You have to be careful with it, because sometimes people won't take you seriously if you do that. So it takes skill, and authenticity has to be very, very real for you. You can't fake it. And you need to look for it in a way that you can point to it and acknowledge it with rigor and specificity. And when one does that, one earns the respect of the people who are willing to listen. I look for the accomplishments and I stand on them. And that gives me the power and the muscle to take on the next thing. And so finding the victories, articulating them, congratulating yourself and others for them, celebrating them, is critical to getting the job done. And when we don't do that, we lose ground. And when we do that, we take ground. And it's all about taking ground and experiencing that you're really, really making progress and you're making a difference. And I think that's what a grounded optimism, that's kind of like our job. And if we don't do that, shame on us, because we know that it's working, even when it's not working. And we know how to point to that. And when you can point to that, people go to work. So the times we're living in are exquisite. They're challenging. They're risky. They demand daring, boldness, authenticity, honesty, truth. We can't hide from our problems any longer. There's no safe place any longer from the environmental disasters that are being heaped upon us. So we're in an all-in time, and that's exquisite. And if we make it, if we play our hearts out, the transformation will be like when a fish crawled up on land and elephants and eagles became possible. It's that kind of time where the evolutionary leap will be so spectacular that to have had the chance to participate in it, to have been alive at a time when you can live it, be part of it, ennobles every single breath I take and every person alive today and all generations to come. So it's awesome.